All right, everyone, welcome to ZSR. We've got another ALttP NMG League Season 2 match for you guys. It's a Light World Round 2 with Yeroc versus Vortex of Doom. On comms today, we've got Relkin and Matt. How's it going, guys?
Can't complain. Yourself?
Not too bad. I'll get the runners going. You guys are good to go.
Nice. All right, so these guys are 1-0, right?
That sounds right to me. I can go double check real quick.
Yeah, so I think Vortex has like a 125.50 that he got in his last NMG League race.
That's right, yes. They're both 1-0.
Yeroc's got, what is it, 126.16, I think I see. That's pretty good. So, like, any PBs within 3 blue balls of each other, you assume it's going to be a pretty tight race.
Yeah, Yeroc, I guess, had an adventure on his race, 133.06. So hopefully he can put something better together today.
Oh yeah, now I remember. I did watch that one. Yeah, so this is the Light World division. I would say these guys are probably 2 of the favorites to win. Vortex maybe being the favorite. Oh, Lanks might have something to say about that, but definitely 2 contenders.
Yeah, I think it's between those 3, these 2, and then Lanks. I think you're right about that.
Yeah, like I think both these guys have a faster PB than at least one of the Dark World players. So they could definitely, they're kind of on the border of being in either of the divisions.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure both Yeroc and Vortex have 125s, while Humbug still has a 126, and Humbug's in Dark World. So I do appreciate this file name that Yeroc gave Vortex. Thank you for giving him that file name, Yeroc.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, nice. You can do some channel point gambling.
Oh man, yeah, that's all you. I'm not a gambler.
Dude, who do I even pick? It's so tight. Like either of these guys could win. Think? No, I think I'm gonna go with my guy Yeroc. Always rooting for the underdog.
Yes, yeah. I guess if I had to pick, I'll pick Yeroc because I got to meet him at SGL.
That's true. He is as nice a dude in person as he is on a stream. Go, get a little audio going. All right, what do you want to talk about Escape? We're splitting the game, in my opinion, but you know, is a prerequisite. In these races, it's not so bad. It gives you a chance to like warm up a little bit, kind of shake some of the race nerves off.
Right.
But normally, you know, Yeroc's actually quite good at Escape. I would say he is significantly better at Escape than the average runner at his PB level. So he's got like a 549 gold. That's much better than mine.
Yeah, he's like you said. I struggle to get like consistent 552s, and he's gotten a 549. So
yeah, he's really good at pumping. Like he's one of those guys that like he actually came from Melee, so he's like an actual gamer who has competed in something else besides this game. So he's like kind of got some of that skill.
I mean, I also came from Melee, but I'm not as gamerish as Yeroc is with his pumping.
Ooh, going for 2 left slash. Don't see that too often.
Vortex screwing it up, looks like, so gonna fall behind a bit.
Yeah, down 1 heart. That does make Ball and Chain a little bit Monka-esque at times, but as long as he can get that clean first hit, he should be okay. I don't know if he like switches strats. Like sometimes when people take a hit, they'll switch to 1 pot.
Oh, missing the spin on that guy too. And that spin too.
All right, a little shaky on Vortex's side in the beginning, but hopefully we're just gonna boom that heart. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get it though. Yeah, that looked a little like I was like that seems like a few frames too far away. Yeah, see Yeroc's read on ball and chain. Nice. Oh, just slight clink there. I thought he had it. He just stopped a little short.
No clinks after, at least.
Okay, yeah, we are getting a nice one pot. One pot's quick, and it gave him the opportunity to get a heart back, which a little bit of extra safety in the back. Nobody's going to complain about that. Plus, you know, escape doesn't matter, so...
Vortex making a prediction while he's racing.
I noticed nobody's bet on Vortex, so we know where he's at.
I actually am not entirely sure how much does one pot lose, like 1 second?
No, way less than that.
Oh, really?
It's like, yeah, it loses very little. I think, like, I've heard people say that unless you're really good at 8/, you might not be saving any time with it.
This is stuff. This is interesting info I've now just learned. So if I'm in a race and I lose a heart before ball and chain, I might consider doing one pot.
True, but the thing is that like then you do one pot and you've never done it before, and then you just butcher it. I think I did that once. I was like, I'll do one pot, and I was like, oh, I have no idea how to do one pot.
Okay, fine. I'll practice it before I try it. Okay.
All right, you're up with like maybe a high 418, low 419 upstairs. That's quite a good pace for escape.
Yep. Yeah, my man, in like 437, I guess, door shut behind you right there is really good.
I like how everybody has different sub-split room times to look at. Because I've never looked at that one before.
Actually, I think it's 438 because the timer that I'm looking at is slightly offset from Yeroc's splits timer.
Alright, so you're coming up to kind of the biggest RNG part of escape, which is the key rat. He can go in a few different directions, some of which are considerably slower than others.
Here it is.
Ooh, he got the best pattern and he was too high.
Oh,
yeah, Vortex getting a nice one too.
Almost getting the best one, but the rat stopped. Oh, this terrible RNG in this last room for Vortex.
You're also gonna get like a 551, I think.
Yeah, high 551.
Alright, I mean, I'm almost positive they're both gonna get Sank Heart.
Yeah, unless your name is Fricker or Bentizi, you get this Sank Heart. Vortex still getting the sub 6, got a 559.
Alright, Eastern Palace. Slightly more interesting than Escape.
Still a walking only split, sadly.
Yeah, we have 5 more minutes of walking ahead of us. But we'll get there eventually. So the first kind of tricky / RNG portion is this Octo Rock field that Yeroc is about to make his way into. There's a lot of trying to read their movements, seeing when they're going to shoot. Yeroc getting a pretty good pattern there. Oh yeah, Vortex, just hold down, buddy. Nicely done.
I'd like to see it. Alright, another tricky little part right here. Just a boom and a slash, alright.
Ooh, booming that rupee. I wonder if he would do that if it wasn't a race.
Vortex getting nicer RNG, not having to deal with the Octorock by the statue. I guess it depends on where you are in the drop for the rupee pack.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, almost getting the best RNG of cannonballs. Oh, one off. Robbed.
All right, so Yeroc about to head into kind of the first enemy kill room in the game. We're going to throw these 2 pots at specific spots in order to not spawn the other 2. There's actually 4 selfos in there. Nice job booming the magic to save a few frames as well. See it on Vortex's side. Now they're also booming the magic. Okay, you love to see it.
He had more time to react to that magic, so I can understand booming the right when it's on the right, but you had to react real fast if it's on the left.
Yeah, I'm not convinced I boom the magic all the time, and I'm not convinced I saved any time doing it. But I love getting that gold Armos sub-split, so... Oh, hold a little downright input on that boomerang there from Yeroc, but that's not a big deal. Losing half a heart is just fine. We have Vortex. That Stalfo's there on Vortex's side, walking down, blocking him a little bit, but that's fine as well. All right, Yeroc entering what is the worst room in the game. Very nice damage proof off the Popo, so he can hit that switch with his iframes. Really well executed on his side. Oh yeah.
Sometimes you can, if you're facing left, you can, if the Popo's positioned nicely, you can get a die with the pot release.
Okay, both Vortex is getting a little bit of bad RNG in the big chest room. That skeleton on the left there can get in your way a couple times, and it gets kind of annoying.
Vortex doing the pause buffer strat to get the stair cancel.
All right, now the most important room in Eastern Palace is this pot room here. You can take a look at his anti-fairies. Ooh, nice job. A little bit of gap there. Okay. See how Vortex does.
Oh, they're touching.
All right. All right, these last 3 rooms. A bit of RNG in this Zelda gamer room here. Yeroc missing an arrow, but being able to clean it up pretty nicely. Yeah, Vortex getting really good RNG.
Well, Yeroc got another 5 rupee in there, so he is set on not needing to pick up any extra rupees on the way to tree poles.
Yeah, see, both going for the top right. Same Armo strat. You just fire 5 arrows to the right and then 13 down. Then you can collect your green pendant, which we will exchange for the boots in about 20 seconds, and then we can start really going fast. Alright, still only about 5 or 6 seconds apart, so really an irrelevant amount of time in the grand scheme of things. Some of these small time losses in the first 2 or 3 splits can feel really bad, but ultimately they don't really end up mattering that much. Alright, so Yeroc coming to the first spin speed in the game by releasing your sword and pressing A on the next frame. You can get this fast-moving spin speed state, very nicely done on Yeroc's side. Hitting the first spin speed always feels good. Kind of sets the tone for the rest of the spin speeds.
Yep, both runners getting the first spin speed. You like to see it.
Alright, so Yeroc coming up on the pre-library spin speed. I would be surprised if he doesn't go for it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he goes for it. Got it. Nice.
Hey, they're both going for it.
Oh, Vortex missing it. Gets a second try, though.
Yeah, I've watched Vortex play a decent amount of runs, and his, set of strats is very advanced. He goes for a lot of really hard stuff, so I'm not surprised to see him doing that spin speed. All right, pretty clean overworld so far on both sides. Yeroc's saving his menu. Is he doing the stair drag cancel menu? That is like the real tryhard stuff right there. Let's see where Vortex uses it.
Vortex did that in Eastern, but I don't think he got it.
Yeah, so the choice of where you use your menus is kind of very much runner's preference. Yeah, Yeroc is doing a stair drag cancel menu. That is some gamer stuff right there.
Gotta get that. What is it? 245 desert entry. What is? I forget what the time is.
Yeah, 44 is like what the really good people get.
44. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, a little too far to the left there on your side. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, gets hit.
Not as fine. Nice key bonk there on Yeroc's side. Yeah, so Desert Palace is not a very dangerous dungeon. It's more just about kind of clean moving, collecting your resources. But the boss of Desert Palace is maybe the most difficult one to do quickly in the game.
Yeah, that one, and then Argus probably would be a close second.
Nice RNG on Yeroc's side, getting 2 clean dashes. Let's see on Vortex. So slightly worse RNG on Vortex's side, so that's going to cost him a little bit of time. There's that audio cue you can use to know whether or not you can dash right through the cannonballs or not. Alright, like a okay pace so far for Yeroc and Desert Palace. Nice book spam. I don't know whose audio is playing on the... Oh, it looks like his audio is playing on the stream too.
Oh, I don't have Yeroc. Oh, now you said that literally. I was like, I don't have Yeroc's audio playing. I have Vortex's, and Vortex was not spamming book, but then after you said that, Vortex started spamming it.
Both of them going for the Desert 2 spin speed. I've seen some people who normally do that, myself included, opting not to do that in these league races just because the combination of like a little bit of nerves making your spin speed percentage lower and not wanting to lose however like a minute or so jumping off the ledge.
Yeah, it's helpful that then we have a menu buffer optional there, and you know, I would expect most runners would use that there, and so that's what I do. I mean, that's usually good enough for me to go for it every time.
All right, pretty decent desert being put together for Yeroc. Let's see how this Lamolus fight goes. So you need to get 4 arrows into each of these worms, and their movement is very unpredictable after the first cycle, and it is very challenging.
Yeah, and then each arrow is also two sword slashes, so sword slashes will do half damage of an arrow. Uh-oh.
Little... Okay, Vortex is cleaning up okay. Should be able to finish here. Oh, that... I really thought that last arrow was enough. Oh no, Yeroc. That movement was so nasty.
Is that a 5 or 6 cycle?
Yeah, both guys having a bit of a Lammo party here. But we're through. I think we had the same number of cycles on both sides, so that was 5 or 6.
Pretty sure they both got 6. Oh, and they got a pendant bounce.
You're seeing both of them opting to menu to boomerang. There's like a free-ish menu if you time it correctly after the Lammo fight, and having the boomerang out can help you on the Hera overworld with some of these pickles that get in the way that you can't damage with your sword.
Both getting the Sandman dash there.
Alright, so yeah, on the screen that Yeroc's on, you gotta read the pickle RNG and react accordingly.
Good. And
Clean.
good. How about Vortex? He's already on the right pixel, so see what he does. Good.
Get in the portal, you're okay, we're good.
Vortex got bad RNG, so he had to boom the second pickle. He got in the portal just fine, though, so no scariness there.
Yeah. Hera, which is the split we're on now, is the real kind of gatekeeper split in this speedrun, especially in these races. It's really not until, at least for me personally, until I finish Hera that I start to feel comfortable at all. Like, in just, like, RTA attempts, Hera's not, it's kind of a fun split, but in a race, it is pretty nerve-wracking. There's a lot that can go wrong, and some of it isn't your fault.
Yep. This next screen we're about to see on Yeroc's side is candidate for stupidest screen in the game, just because of how much you have no control over of.
Alright, so you gotta dodge these dead rocks, nice sword out.
Alright, right here is where you tend to get wrecked the most, if anything.
Good RNG on Vortex's side. Now
Yeroc's
hitting this
got
spin
good
speed
rock.
is very crucial. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, Yeroc had no trouble at all, and Vortex opted to be a little safe there and walk.
Side, yeah.
Okay, they both had relatively pain-free screens, so we like to see it.
Two clean death mountains, unheard of.
Yeah, what is this? Oh, Vortex missing the quick warp there.
Yeah, Yeroc failing the impossible quick hop. Nice job on Vortex's side.
Ooh. Oh, and Moldorm. I hate him.
Yeah, it was a nice dodge. You could have slashed him. I don't know what is better, honestly.
Yeah,
Moldorm is bad too. A little gatekeep action. Being one heart down going to tile room, I think most people would take that anytime.
Oh, that Moldorm is taking names.
Ooh, Yeroc. Nice job. The boom dash gives himself a little bit of a break.
Here, Vortex gonna go for it himself. Nope, that's gonna hit the switch. Yep, here we go.
See.
Oh no!
Oh, Vortex trying to break Aries' record for amount of time sitting that switch in a run.
Alright, Yeroc is through. He finally gets it, but doesn't even get the coffee break. We'll thread the needle with those bone throws. Nice movement.
Beat a room on Yeroc's side is very challenging. He made it look much easier than it is.
Yep, this room is so easy to mess up.
Oh, get the arrows, Vortex. Oh, no, dude.
Oh,
So Vortex now knows he's on the arrow drop, which is one you really want to get. All right, let's see what type of bomb drops we're getting here. This looks like an EBJ setup. Oh, no. He just menus there for no reason. Okay.
Vortex might be doing EBJ here. He is.
Okay, let's see. That's good.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay, Vortex still getting his arrows, so that's good. We got good arrow counts on both sides. All right, Moldorm. Very, very tough. Probably the easiest way to lose time in the light world. You just slash him 5 times. I mean, 6 times.
Oh no!
That was rude on Vortex's side.
So Yeroc having a clean fight, and so he's going to gain a good chunk of time here on Vortex.
Yeah. And Moldorm is a bully. Oh,
no!
Another fail.
No!
At least Vortex is still okay on health, though. That's kind of the most important thing. Just one more hit, Vortex. There you go. That looks. Ooh!
No, my goodness.
Jesus. Okay, we got there. Okay, so we've opened up a bit of a gap here, but we're still in the light world, so it's very much still anybody's game.
Yep. Saw Yeroc needed 3 of those 4 blue rupees from a tree pole. And needs to kill 4 enemies. And he does the bird shot, and he'll do the bird dash here after pedestal pole.
Yeroc's actually having, outside of Landmo, he's having quite a good light world. Like if his Landmo was 3 cycles shorter, he'd be on quite good pace. Alright, see Vortex doing tree pull to get his rupees. So after this, he now needs to kill 4 enemies over the course of the next minute or so to pull a different tree to get red rupees, which are worth 20 each, to get enough money for Pod, which is the first Dark World dungeon.
He messed up the bird dash, but he got the kill after all. Oh, messing up a little bit on the rupee grabs.
Yeah, so we're about a minute apart right now, but we still have the Agadim fight coming up, so we really don't know what's going on until after that. Alright, now we're on to Castle Tower. One of my favorites. I'm a big Castle Tower fan. A lot of good combat rooms that have very kind of specific strats that are a lot of fun to execute.
Yeah, I also like this segment of the run. I do think the strats are super fun to pull off and do well. Oh,
slight mistake. Just 3 beams.
Yeah, he's low on arrows, so that makes sense.
Nice job with the prize pack guards.
Yep, you want to kill those guys with a dash because we want to make sure we can save their fairy drop for the Turtle Rock dungeon.
Oh, yes. Huge chest turn there on Yeroc's side. Best one in the game. We'd love to see that.
Oh, slash there.
Oof, yeah, that was a little unnecessary, but he got out unscathed.
Yeah, if you slash with beams in that room, then you will alert all the guards in that room, and you could get poked. But he did not get poked, so success. Oh, he does a different strat for this room. Interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Well, he didn't get hit. So I guess that's something. Having beams for this room is pretty important.
Vortex losing beams.
Nice double back to block that second spear on Yeroc's side. Oh, 2 Castle Tower key chest turns. Just makes me warm inside.
Vortex, Yeroc having a bit of trouble with Circle of Pots, so but he makes it through. Has clean enough movement in that catwalk room to avoid getting poked by that final blue guard.
Oh, nice key dash there.
Yeah, when you don't have beams, you can set up a free key dash on that door.
Oh, Vortex with the arrow spear guards. See, he knows all like the good backups and stuff. It's one thing he does really well. Alright, let's see if Agadim is gonna give Vortex any time back or not.
Right. That's 1 successful energy ball. 2, so that's already a max of 7 blue balls.
Ooh.
Oh, max of 7. He's having a nice agony fight. So,
it's got 50-50 for 0 blue balls now.
Yeah, Yeroc's going to be in the Dark World with already a decent lead. Or sorry, Yeroc. I said Vortex, didn't I?
That's one. All right, 1. Take 1 every time.
Yeah, this is let's see.
I think it's gonna be like a 44x, right?
I think it's, yeah, that sounds right. I know it's a 40 something.
Let's see on Vortex's side. Oh, I see a let's go in the chat.
He must have gotten 0. I think he may have gotten 0. So he saved a whole 6 seconds on the Aghanim fight, if that's the case. Yeah.
Combined 1, huge. Alright, Yeroc hitting the spin speed after a good light world. Actually, I don't know what he would consider. He might not consider this a good light world, but a good-ish light world.
Yeah, 2940 is a good-ish light world for sure.
Alright, so now we're hitting the pod. First Dark World dungeon. Difficulty is starting to ramp up a little bit. The damage enemies do is also starting to ramp up significantly. And I like pod. I think people have mixed opinions on pod, but I think it is an underrated dungeon in this game. A lot of very challenging tricks that you need to do. Fairly interesting boss fight.
I don't like it because my PBs always have decent pods and I can never save time on them.
That's true. Running against a good pod sucks because there's a lot that can go wrong. Alright, this room came out for Yeroc. You gotta kind of read this jelly on the right side. Him getting good RNG, able to just do a nice quick hop. In this room, you get a nice good indicator from the Stelvos on the right of how fast he did it. So a little slow on Yeroc's side, but not too bad. So yeah, passing this hub over and over again, you gotta kind of read the jelly RNG and be able to react accordingly depending on what side you need to go on. Job on Vortex's side too, also getting the right moving jelly to be able to just quick off straight away. Alright, so Yeroc coming up to the hammer you up, you need to position yourself on an exact Y coordinate to place the bomb, and then a different one to when the bomb explodes. It's too few pixels for me to tell how good his positioning is.
Needs one more.
Yeah,
he got it.
Yeah.
Ooh. So he had 1 extra pause buffer for sure, I think. Or actually 2 extra pause buffers.
Yeah, and if you notice, the heart did drop from the mini Helma, so he is now much more likely in Turtle Rock to get his fairy before Chomps, which I prefer, but I don't know if everybody prefers that.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Like, do you want to ensure you'll have beams for Crystal Roller versus ensuring you'll have beams for Chain Chomps?
It's just one up. Yeah, looks good. Yep, nice. On Vortex's side as well.
Ooh, little statue push shenanigans on.
Yeah, when he's pushing that, I was like, I have no idea if that's far enough or not because I'm bad at that room. Nice, given, yeah, one for good measure. Oh yeah, that was interesting. So we went back for that arrow pod. I wonder if that is, I know I'm in head and I want to make sure I have good resources or what. Because 3 arrows coming out of pod is just fine.
Yeah, that's probably all it is.
Nice sexy statue on Vortex's side. Alright, you're all coming up to this turtle room here. So these guys can give you bad RNG and kind of scoot to the bottom corner and make it slow, but good RNG. He's got to recover it though. He might be able to get this? No, I don't think so.
Doesn't take a hit though, so
yeah,
good.
Dude, he reached the key dash pixel from the middle. I'm not good enough to do that.
That's too good.
Alright, nice. Gets the spin speed on Helma, so that is going to extend his hammer hitbox to make the fight significantly easier because he can hammer Helma from further away. Ooh, what friendly RNG. Beauty. Oh, there we go. Great fight. So you might notice like Helma did not shoot fireballs in the second phase, and if that happens, it really speeds up the fight because you don't have to avoid. You can just smash the jewel. It's like Vortex also nailed the spin speed.
Getting fireballs though.
Ooh, nice down movement. Pretty clean as well. Yeah, I'm just looking at some of Yeroc's golds, and they are significantly better than mine were when I had PBs around his. So I think he's pretty due for a pretty fat PB.
Relatively pain-free pods. I like to see it.
Yeah.
Now, leading pod. Okay, so Yeroc not getting lottoed there by either of the Ropas, so that's also good.
Oh, okay. Doomtab explaining why Yeroc's PB is not significantly better than it is. That makes sense. It certainly looks like he is very capable of getting a much better time.
Oh.
Alright, pretty clean overall so far on both sides, yeah.
Alright, we've got a neat little quick warp set up here. Coming. Oh, I was gonna say his dash looked really high. Yeah.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, that's not a good hit to take.
Yeah, like so he does a strat where he nudges the tree, which allows you to dash quite high on the bird screen. But like you said, if you're too high, the Snapdragon can take 3 hearts away from you. Luckily, Thieves not the most dangerous dungeon. Can also get some apples if he really feels like it. Alright. You're all getting a nice little break in the flute cutscene. See how Vortex's spin speed goes here.
Gets it.
Alright, so yeah, Thieves Town, not super dangerous, not that difficult of a split, I would say. Like the difference between golds and great runners and good runners is not as wide as it is in other dungeons, especially considering how long Thieves is.
Yep. Just trying to see what Yeroc's entry time is.
It's like 57.
57's good.
Yeah, take that every time. All right, Vortex getting hard back in Three Musketeers. Nice read on that Zazak RNG. If you move to the left, you have to go down a little bit.
Going up here, a couple of luck-dependent rooms. Got some enemy RNG to be watching for. See if we can get some good patterns. This room right here on Yeroc's side. All right, good RNG. Like to see it. How about this room? This one's more important. Oh, he doesn't get the pixel? Okay, well, he lost 2 hearts. I wouldn't say it's a very good outcome of that room, but he's through with like maybe 2 seconds lost.
Yeah, Vortex getting some bad RNG, taking a hit there from another Zazak, down to 4 hearts.
Yeah, hoping health does not become an issue for him.
Ooh, that's an interesting way to do that. Oh! I was like, well, that's an aggressive dash. But still, 4 hearts post Hellway is still pretty comfy.
Vortex not getting good RNG.
He's still not on it. There we go. Nice.
I think he could have kept his dash there because he wasn't all the way to the right.
Oh no! I was like, dude, you're out going for some stuff.
Yeah,
if you're quick, you can dodge that fireball, but he was a little slow.
Yeah, so I think Aries said that if you get maybe like a pump or 2 in there, then you can get around that fireball, but otherwise you have to move out of the way.
Yeah, I have gotten past that exactly 0 times, so I just hammer him. All right, often there are some hearts you can get, and
nice arrow drop
arrows
too. Vortex, sparing. What am I trying to say here? Vortex not risking it, hammering that guy.
Okay, Vortex guy has his bomb up next. Although he gets 2 bombs on hammering him, so he probably doesn't really care that much about the bomb prize back. Ooh, both the guys on the bomb.
Yeah, I mean, Yeroc literally just got the arrow, so the bomb was somewhat soon.
All right, blind fight. Just don't mess up. Pretty clean so far on Yeroc's side.
And he got it.
Not bad. Right, so it looks like a 7-12 Thieves Town on Yeroc's side. Probably not what he was hoping for with a 57 entry, but still just fine.
Yeah. Anything below, anything 7-0x is as decent Thieves Town. All right, Vortex also making it through the blind fight unscathed, so both runs are continuing.
Yeah, so these guys are kind of trading time. Like Vortex gained a little bit in Pod, and Yeroc is gaining a little bit in Thieves. So we're kind of still pretty close to where we were entering Dark World after the first 2 dungeons.
Yep. And we're gonna take some time to get some money and some offense upgrade. We get the Tempered Sword from this guy right here.
It's a nice talk on. Leaving a little present for the frog there. That's okay.
That's not okay. At least he's on the bomb is next for him, but he definitely does not want to be doing that.
No. Yes, so he has a 75% chance to get his bomb drop in the mummy statue room in Skullwoods, so he should be okay. And if he gets that bomb, he'll be fine.
Yeah. Otherwise, he might have to rely on some Zora luck or what have, or if he doesn't get a drop, period, maybe he gets it in the first room of ice or second room of ice. Oh, Vortex, getting the top rock.
just press A. Nice. Now we got our Tempered Sword, a very significant upgrade in offense, which is why we do Thieves Town so early, because we want that as soon as possible.
Stash.
Yeah, no. Didn't look good.
All right, let's see if we can get a redemption on Vortex's side. We gotta have at least one successful fence dash. Oh, good RNG on this screen. If that left Moblin like turns a different direction or throws a spear too early or too late, you got good RNG. nice, just a troll fairy, I guess.
Oh, 0 fence dash. All right, you're out. You got. Oh no, dude, not getting his bomb.
All right, well, he's got one more opportunity with drops, and then one more opportunity with Zora placement. Otherwise, he'll have to probably spend some extra time getting a bomb and ice.
Vortex playing it a little safe there, but still getting his dash off, no problem. Oh yeah, Yeroc covers Skull Woods, doesn't he? No, he does, he's not doing it right now. I think he usually does in his RTA runs.
Vortex getting his bomb drop. Getting some bad mummy luck.
It's okay though. Cleans it up nicely. I wonder where he uses his mini buffer. Maybe it's for the Skullwoods entrance. There's a few different ways. I'll use it right here. You can fire rod this back. This is the optimal way that Yeroc is doing right there. Nice bomb jump on Vortex's side.
No, there goes the bomb. So technically, I think he is okay with 3 bombs, but you'd ideally like to have 4.
What we got away from him slow. Ooh, that almost cost him his fairy, but he's okay. Yeah. A little bit risky to just kill that mini Helma. All right, now into Mothula. So he's gonna go for a double poke. Looks like he only got 1.
It's not.
Man, Moth is being a little mean. Okay, I have no idea which of those hits counted, but 4 of them did. We're all good.
Yeah, definitely. More than 6 out of 10. Or sorry, less than 4 out of 10. Sorry, can't do numbers today.
Yeah, Vortex's side. Oh, that looks. Oh, nice pattern here. Nice, 9 out of 10. Beautiful fight there on Vortex's side.
Yeah, he was like a frame or two away from a 10 out of 10.
Alright, now we're on to Ice Palace. Is Ice Palace the most deadly Dark World dungeon? Probably Turtle Rock is still the most deadly Dark World dungeon, but very dangerous, especially in races. It's got a fairly challenging overworld segment that you want to make sure you don't lose any hearts on, because having beams in Ice Palace saves you quite a bit of time.
Yep. Oh, miss menu there, but he got the quick warp pixel at least.
This is Skullbush there is so scary, because it looks like the Hinox is going to hit you, but he doesn't, but it's still scary.
And heckin' Skullbushes.
See if either of these guys is going to go for the safe dash on the screen that Yeroc's on. Nope, so if you dash the way Yeroc did, there is a small chance that that Popo will hit you, and there's something you can do about it, and it costs 2 hearts.
Ropa.
Yeah, Ropa. Well,
Hey,
leave it on Skullbushes.
This game, I swear. Oh, we're having issues picking up that rock, but he misses quick fish.
He was too far to the right. I thought it was a little ballsy going for it with a missed pickup. Both getting the shield clink from the shooter guy, too.
While dashing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, that looks like a good quick fish on Vortex's side. Very nicely done.
I was not paying attention to what Yeroc's Zor time was, and I'm sure it was worse than a 54.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like a 201. Probably not super happy about that, but he's got time to spare.
Ooh, that fireball made Vortex a little scared there and made him hop off. 56 flat.
Alright, this screen that Yeroc is on can kind of screw you. That is a bad spot for that Zor to be in.
Oh,
yeah. He almost got it. So you just want to like nick the corner of the portal, but it's really hard to avoid him there, and there's really no good way to kill him either.
Yeah. Heck that Zora. Interesting. Oh man. Was he going for a key dash there?
Ooh, Vortex also taking a hit.
No beams for Ice 2 feels bad.
On an even playing field. Yeah, Requiem, I think it's, what, is that 26 seconds leaving Skull?
I'll be right.
Ooh, this is a mean pattern on Yeroc's side, especially when you don't have beams.
You're opting just to go ahead and pick up a bomb drop right there.
Yeah, you're getting a right moving conveyor too, which is a little bit extra punishment, but nice. Really nicely done. Well, until that, but
not
for
there,
the
though.
most part, nicely done.
Oh, Vortex. Oh, he's going to get hit twice because of that.
Ooh, I think Yeroc was like in between deciding to hover or bomb jump, and he messed up his movement.
He had to he re-entered the room, so slow, but he got the bomb jump no problem.
Now you're coming in by far the worst room in Ice Palace. Is this Penguin Liner room?
Oh, Vortex menuing early, man, risky. Using an extra menu buffer.
Oh, here, I'm going for the stair clip. Very nicely done.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say he looked a little low, but I guess he wasn't low enough that he got the. So he was good and got the damageless one.
Yeah, Vortex showing why this is the worst room. So kind of giving back that time that he gained from Yeroc's Ice Palace bomb jump miss. All right, now we're going to Gold Stair. I don't know if these guys double poke or single poke. I think Vortex might double poke. I don't know. I guess we're about to find out either way.
Yes, find out we shall.
Also, like a single poke lineup. Ooh, it's okay. You can clean it up with a couple slashes. It's fine. A dead Gold Stair is all you can really ask for. Now this looks like a double poke setup. Yeah. Really nicely done.
Good stuff. So Vortex, I think, gaining a slight bit of time. Actually, a not insignificant amount of time, honestly. I think the gap is closed a little bit.
Yeah. Like, because he gained like 6 seconds on the overworld, and we're probably even with their 2 mistakes, and then some time on Gold Stair for sure. Let's see what they're sword up. All right, 55-38 for Yeroc. This looks like Yeroc is Ether and Swamp. Okay, so 21 seconds. So Vortex gained like 4 seconds. Yeroc showing why you should always have the hookshot on the screen when getting Ether. Nice spin speed on Vortex's side. Ooh, okay.
No.
That was mean. Sometimes the game just says no, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, so they both had some issues on the mountain screen. So less health. So the only real place you'll want beams for in Swamp is first room, and then the room in the back where you can get Electro Jelly, and if he electrifies, you beam him. More important, though, to have beams for Mire, which is why a lot of runners choose to get the Ether Medallion right now, as opposed to during the Mire split, so they can basically have beams entering Mire. But that's the runner's preference, so...
Yeah, and on Vortex's side, you do get a free heart, so he will be able to get it back to full health before the second room that you were referring to, but not the first one. Well, not anymore, but... When I started my sentence, he was.
Oh, you're messing up the anti-fairy skip there, so I had to just do a straight dash down from the lever. I think he got both quick warps though, so you'd like to see it.
Vortex doing the mirror dash. You'll love to see that.
Oh, is he going for anti-fairy skip? Nice.
Huge. Oh, nice lineup there on Yeroc's side. That room that he's in right now can cost you a lot of time when you don't have beams and they go everywhere. The water strider enemies.
Yep. Yeah, this is like a 20-second difference.
Yeah.
Both getting good lineups.
That's a mean red Stalvo's positioning, but he didn't really get in his way.
He didn't grab the wall, sadly, so not gonna get back 10 frames. Okay, 18 to 19 second difference currently. Oh, Vortex also not grabbing the wall.
Okay, Yeroc bonked there and was in a little trouble, but he just slashed and got himself out of it, so that's nice. Oh, can you throw it to the right? Oh, nice. It's always so nice when you kill that red Stalfos on Yeroc's side, because you have to get out of his way twice more, and then when he's gone, you don't have to.
That was nice of that water skimmer to run right into Vortex's sword there. Now he's out of the way for the future parts of Swamp.
Alright, this is a good way to judge how well you push the switch, to see how far to the right you go. Not too bad. Ideally, you want to be on the blue pegs, but I would take that most times.
Yeah. As long as you don't get stuck on it, I think you honestly did a decent job. Because it's easy to get stuck there on the switch or on the lever push.
Ooh, very good by Vortex. Yeroc having his free hammer dash. So he's got no red Stalvos in the way. Love to see it. This room that Yeroc's in, you can just get screwed here. You just kind of have to dash and pray that the blue jelly doesn't knock you out of your dash.
Vortex not doing the hammer dash strat. Probably doesn't want to risk it with the red Stalfos. Alright, neither of them getting hit out of their dash by the blue jelly. I like to see it. Man, I feel like Yeroc was on the lowest pixel that hammer dash still works.
No, I was scared. I didn't say anything, but...
Ooh, Vortex playing with fire a little bit, literally.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, a little too low.
Yeah, Vortex. Do you walk up there a little higher up on the hole? That way you're closer to the center of that walkway to get a cleaner hammer dash. But you do risk running, having the fireball hit you. All right, getting our hook shot on the Yeroc side. You have a nice little free setup to get a nice hook to that key pot.
That was mean RNG. Yeah, it sucks because he had to slash his sword to avoid the water bubble enemy, and then if the guy goes down, you can kind of get screwed there. I'm also getting some bad jelly RNG on this room. Oh, it's actually kind of moved off to the left a little bit. Alright, Vortex just gonna have to walk to the right and dash, getting some free arrows. Well, not quite as free now when you get hit by the fire bar, but still, we're both fine for health.
And Yeroc is very good on arrows. He could opt to pick up some arrows here if he wants, but no, he's going to pick up health instead. Okay.
A little bit of safety play. That's something he definitely wouldn't be doing in a PB attempt, but because this is a race, he goes for Zero Cycle Argus, and sometimes you can just get smacked a few times if you mess up, so I don't blame him for doing that. Let's see how these Argus fights goes.
Yep. Gonna do a hook dash here to set up higher powered sword pokes.
Ooh, that
looks like
good,
you got
right?
it. Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Good Argus fight. Let's see how Vortex does. Oh, he's got a bail because of the left one.
He might still got it.
He got it.
Nice.
Let's go. Huge. Saved. I feel like it's so rare for that it works out that you can save it after having to change direction. So good fights from both runners.
Yeah, decent swamp on Vortex's side for sure. Yeroc had a little trouble in the beginning, but his dungeon itself was pretty good. All right, so now we're getting to like the real end game. everything from Mire onwards, the damage enemies do ramps up even more, because Swamp is the intended second Dark World dungeon, and we're jumping to the sixth intended Dark World dungeon. So there's a decent amount of enemies that do 4 hearts of damage throughout the rest of the game. Okay, you're getting Ice Rod and Mire. I think Vortex gets it in TR. Yeah, so we're not going to sync up until we enter Turtle Rock, but the race, let's see, the split times. So it's 15 seconds difference coming out of Swamp.
Yeah, I wasn't looking.
Oh, good point by Requiem. Yeah, you're right. Yeroc has no bombs, so he's forced to hit Spooky unless he can get one from the slug.
Yeah, this is something I never like to go for. I always like to have a bomb coming into Mire because of missing Spooky, which, as I have often proven to myself, that I can just continue to have issues with it. So, you know, I feel like I'm validated by having one.
I go out of my way to have no bombs in Mire, but in races, I pick up the Toilet Bomb and Thieves specifically to have one in Mire.
Oh, so close to getting that Popo.
See if Vortex goes for the Fireball. I think he knew he was nudging too much and corrected it. That was like pretty good sense on his side.
Okay, here's a little bit of a scary room sometimes. See how it goes. Ooh.
Okay, well, we're alive.
Yeah, if you're fast enough, I think you're always safe to dash there.
Alright, so Vortex is in like mid-ish 126 pace. It's a pretty good run.
Yeroc.
Okay,
Yeroc
yeah, I'm gonna get the bomb. Yeah, I don't blame him for that at all.
I don't either. I would 100% get that bomb there if that was me.
Alright, so yeah, Yeroc can definitely still PB from here. I think it would be quite tight. He's gonna have to have quite a good end game, but he can. It is in the realm of possibility.
Alright, let's see if Vortex is going for Spark Gamble. Gets a... Oh, he grabs the wall, though, so... Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's the frame roll.
Let's go!
Imagine getting that frame roll and being able to stop your dash on the stairs. Impossible.
I don't think I've ever seen someone get that, like, when I was watching it, basically. That's my first time ever seeing someone get that frame roll.
Oh, that nice cursed quick hop on Vortex's side. Alright, Vortex gonna set up Spooky a little bit in this room, gonna dash before laying that cane block. That looked very nice to me.
Using the menu buffer to read the Stalfos RNG. Didn't end up bothering him. Okay, that was a little scary because he was moving a little slow, but he got to that spike in time.
Yeah. A few different ways you can get it in here. Going for the dash, looked good.
Nice. I hate that room. That's the one I have the most trouble with. All right, but we are 3 for 3 on Spookies on Vortex side, so good to see it.
Yeah, now entering the Vitreous fight. Vitreous, fairly dangerous boss, but if your movement is clean, you should be able to kill him every time. Nice. Okay, not scared at all. I wasn't sure whether the goo or the eyeball was going to hit him there. That was a little scary, but he seemed to know what he was doing. Yeroc, little... No. Okay, good. I was like, you did not... That was not fast enough, but that's okay. Yeah, Yeroc's movement was a little sloppy in the Vitreous fight, but he was able to clean it up, so we're all good.
Alright. So we'll do our differential calculation upon when they each land on the mountain. How about that?
Yeah, I think Vortex made up a decent chunk of time in Meyer.
I think so too, yeah. So Vortex, gonna go get the Ice Rod here. Yeroc already getting the Ice Rod. We'll just go straight to the mountain. Vortex does have an extra bomb, so he will have to get rid of that at some... No, sorry, what am I saying? He has the bomb right here for Ice Rod, what am I saying?
He's all good.
Ignore me. Nice presence of mind to beam that crab before throwing the bomb. Go ahead and get rid of him while you can.
Oh, nice stair cancel too.
Alright. So, based on Yeroc's timer, basically 1:10:10 flat. And based on Vortex's timer, 1:10:18. So 8-second difference.
Respect the attempt for the Waffle House on Yeroc's side. Yeah, I don't blame him for for not going for the triple hook in this situation, but valiant efforts, gentlemen.
He still got hit though, so it feels a little bad. They both got hit. They both have their fairy, so they I know Yeroc it'll be, you know, the next thing he gets in the drop pack. I don't know about Vortex. I did not see his hammer yump.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I remember you discussing him almost losing the fairy in Skull Woods for killing that mini Helma.
Let's see if we can get the free TR quick warp.
He's going for it. Oh, he's too far right.
Gotta adjust.
No. Nope, not
exact same pixel.
Oh wait, I think he got it.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude. I think Vortex gained like 3 to 4 seconds on the mountain alone just now. Now a little less, like 2 seconds maybe, but still. Oh, that jelly. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
Yeroc knew what he was doing.
All right, gets that hook shot on the torch. It's deceptively tricky. Try and hook that torch.
Nice fast roll room. Yeah, going a little safe there. Don't blame him for that at all.
Vortex also having a nice fast roller room. Also doing a little safe.
All right, now we're coming on Chomps. Chomps, I think, is the worst room in the game. But the RNG they give you really can change. Ooh, no fairy for Yeroc. He's still...
Oh, this lag on Vortex's side.
He's a little slow. Get it. Okay, good. Oh, bad RNG on Yeroc, or sorry, on Vortex's side. Oh, that was smooth. Oh, I love that. Vortex busting out all the cool stuff, all the interesting backups.
Arrow counts. Vortex will need to pick these arrows up. I guess Yeroc picked up arrows. I actually wasn't looking at his arrow count at the time.
Yeroc getting a comfy bottom right. Still no fairy.
Dang. Okay. Well, we got one more opportunity to get it.
And Vortex getting his fairy.
All right, and here comes another RNG sticking point here. Oh, get in the pipe, Yeroc. The double pokies room. These guys can move in 16 different patterns. If they go up, left, and up, right, that is the optimal pattern. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Nice.
That's a decent pattern.
Dude, that fairy positioning was like so perfect.
All right, Vortex getting a worse pattern, sadly. But getting the magic drop, so he'll take it. All right, and both having beams for Crystal Rollers, so they get to do a nice little easy strat here. Oh, see, I was afraid he was going too fast there, because you don't want to dash into the room if you have beams, because you risk swinging early, like Yeroc just did.
All right, this just got super tight.
It's sort of like 4-second difference, I think. Yeah, 4 seconds.
Yeah, so also coming up on laser skip, there's a few different ways you can do it, some more risky than others. I'm assuming both these guys go for a fast laser skip. Normally, I don't know if they're going to do it right now, but we will see.
Oh, the guy dies on Vortex's side.
Yeroc missed the setup. Oh, okay, they both did, but recovered nicely.
See, okay, the guy doesn't bother Yeroc, thankfully. Oh, he nudged on the blocks. Vortex getting the dash, and he's slightly in the lead now.
Not picking the magic. Both of them.
This is so tight.
This is what we came here to see. Alright, Trinex should be smooth.
Unless you're me.
I wasn't going to bring that up. Oh, Vortex missing the poke. Okay, he should be fine from here. It looks like the lead did swing back to Yeroc.
Yeah.
Okay, nice fight on, or nice cleanup on Vortex's side. Nice fight on Yeroc's side. Yes, still about the same 4 seconds that they entered laser skip apart. The two mistakes kind of evened out. Alright, so now on to Ganon's Tower. Ganon's Tower, probably the most fun dungeon to execute. I'm trying to look at both their golds. I think for Vortex, this might be a sub-split gold, unless he actually has a 657. If so, that's very impressive. $705. 705 is also very impressive. Alright, see Yeroc and Vortex both putting their sword away for the cutscene. Save a little bit of time.
Like 2 or 3 seconds apart. Yeah, 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, Vortex did get the first try hook dash, whereas Yeroc did not. And when you're this tight, those little things are going to start to make a difference. Ooh, nice peg room on Yeroc's side. This room, if you look at the strat hub times in this room and try and match them, it is a very deceptively difficult room.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, nice, getting to kill that Stalfos on Vortex's side. All right, got a bit of an RNG room here coming up. See if either of them get good RNG. Not on Yeroc's side.
Oh, you still went for it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, Vortex. Oh, missing the hook.
But health is not the biggest concern in Ganon's Tower. You kind of want to, if you drop into Ganon with like 5 hearts, like you're pretty comfy. So there's a lot to give. All right, I think Vortex goes for Mike arrows.
I believe you're correct. He gets hit. He's gonna get hit more.
Ooh, that's so losing a decent chunk of magic. That is magic you very much need. There's a couple options to pick it up. And later in the dungeon, we'll see what he does.
Oh no!
Oh, do he doesn't have enough arrows? Get that sword out.
Vortex taking the lead.
How many slashes does this take?
12. Okay. Still close, but Vortex definitely taking a good, like, 8-second lead.
Yeah. See, so there's a magic pot that Vortex can grab in this room. Nice. He just needs to get one more. Or arrow in G5, which I think he does anyway. Oh, I love that strat. He almost pulled it off, too.
Oh. Health saving strats, I guess. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no, he needs to pick up arrows. Okay. Okay.
Okay, good. I think that was a good read on Vortex's side. I didn't quite exactly see what the GBZ RNG was. Nice strat on Yeroc's side there. Oh, nice magic drop for Vortex. He was like, think about the magic drop. He's got a bit of a health situation now.
Oh, Yeroc not getting good RNG, but he did read it properly, so he did stop.
Okay, Vortex getting pretty good RNG. Okay, we're okay. Not getting hit by the BMOS, that's fine.
Alright, Yeroc has enough magic to use a fire rod shot if he wants, so arrows aren't too bad of an issue. Like, he can just pick this pot up for
Oh,
G4.
Vortex down to 3 hearts.
Oh no! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Oh,
nice.
my goodness!
Oh, please. Okay. Everything is fine.
Oh, this is uh-oh. Oh no!
Oh, this is a dangerous room to be on half a heart end.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm not scared. You're scared. Oh.
Yeroc getting the 1 cycle, taking the lead.
Oh, okay.
Are we through? Is the worst over yet? No. Oh my goodness, he's still alive.
Oh, man. He's still got a fire out shot he can shoot. Like, listen, he not dying there is a significant accomplishment. Ooh, all right. Oh, yeah. Yeroc was a little bit too far to the left there. Dude, Vortex not getting any heart drops. You saw him pause for it in both. Just.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before, but that, like, listen, he's alive.
Oh, avoiding that 8 bomb drop on Yeroc's side.
Yeroc looks like he's going for the hover.
What's happening? Okay, alright. Maybe not? Okay.
Oh yeah, he just didn't have a. Uh-oh, I don't like what Vortex just wrote in the chat.
Oh no, he's dead.
Damn. Again, in that situation, like where he was, he did listen. It was a valiant effort to not die up to that point. So like good adjustments, well played. But it was going to be tough to get out of that GT alive.
He's got no arrows, so he's gotta do something. Like pick those arrows up. That works. He's also got no magic, so. Oh, Yeroc messing up Agatu a little bit. Let's see. Yeroc, I don't think can PB anymore.
No.
No, it's over. Yeah, I guess it was over after Ice Sunrose.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
So Yeroc got plenty of health going into this kind of fight. Do 3 hits into a... Ooh, missing the double spin, but if he knows where he's at, he can just play quite safe. Nice positioning. Yeah.
People, you can just stand there. You don't have to move to the left.
Nice. Alright. She's smooth sailing from here. Just gotta make sure he hits the torch glitch.
Vortex might die here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Yeroc! Oh, dude! Oh no!
No,
oh, yeah,
okay.
He's got plenty of time. I'm sure he knows how to lamp. Oh, he's kind of off rhythm now. Okay, there we go.
He'll get a double here, but that's the best he'll get. This is... Oh, he almost got something there. He's only going to get a single here.
Okay, he should be back on track for doubles now.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, double here. Got like 2 or 3 hits left. There it is.
All right, we have done it. So GG Yeroc. Well,
get your GGs. That was a very end game, but he has emerged victorious.
I'm sweating. My heart hurts, but we've made it through. What again is tower on both sides.
Vortex going for the hover. Oh.
And GG's to Vortex as well. Like, real valiant effort. He made up a lot of time in Dark World.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, basically tying it up, you know, in Turtle Rock and GT after being behind by a little less than a minute after Hera. It's a really well run Dark World.
So you can get these guys in.
I was like vaguely watching the whole race, and did you fall to Moldorm? Oh, hello.
I fell twice.
Big conversation. No, talk away, guys.
Yeah, I fell twice to Moldorm, so.
Oh no, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that much, but I saw that I was ahead after leaving Hera, and at that point I'm just like, all right, well, I just keep playing the game, I suppose. And whew.
Yeah, that was a heck of a race, guys. I need time to recover.
I said this week that this race was going to come down to who made the fewest mistakes, and so the entire time my whole goal was just play the game and don't make any major mistakes. If you lose time, whatever, it's fine. And I think we saw that right in the Dark World. Like he made up like 40 seconds between Pod and TR.
Yeah, your kind of swamp, ice, mire were like a little bit shaky, and Vortex really kind of closed the gap in those 3 splits. And then going into TR, it was just neck and neck, and in GT. And then there was kind of chaos happening on both sides in GT. We weren't really sure what was going to happen.
Yeah.
The thing that really got me in GT was in G1, I got hit by the Zazak, and it shouldn't have mattered that much, but it just tilted me off the face of the earth. I was like, I'm a little low on health, but this is fine. I kind of clean it up nicely, and then just at the last second the guy hits me, and I just lose 2 hearts that I really didn't want to lose, and
to me it looked like you saw the first arrow that you shot the Zazak drop the magic, and you kind of slightly adjusted your movement to maybe get the magic, and that kind of threw you off.
Yep, that was definitely part of it. But yeah, the magic was nice, and everything just went bad.
Yeroc, you had to be close to PB pace through even maybe TR. You don't have your comparison up, but you're having a pretty good run.
Compared to TR or compared to PB, I was plus 10. Leaving TR.
Okay, yeah. So
so actually not bad, but also it was gold. I'm racing against gold GT, and that Ganon is whatever. At that point, at that point in the race, that's the last thing on my mind. I'm I know this run is not bad. It's pretty good, but I'm not at all thinking about where I'm at PB wise, because that's not the important thing.
Yeah, and Vortex, your Dark World pace was pretty hot. Through TR.
I actually, after Pod, I think every split I lost a little more time, but most of them were still pretty decent splits. Ice was kind of bad, and Thieves was kind of bad, but they were acceptably bad. But I think after Pod, I could have conceivably still PB'd if I golded out, which is crazy with 2 Moldorm falls. But yeah, no, I was pretty happy with most of the splits. Obviously there were mistakes, but
yeah, but this was a great race. I was saying to Yeroc when you guys got matched up, I was like, come on guys, when are you going to schedule? Because I was just waiting to jump on commentary for this race because I knew it was going to be good.
Yeah, I'm glad it was entertaining. I was kind of kicking myself mostly because I was feeling I likely cost that entertaining race with the 2 Moldorm falls, but I'm glad I picked it back up a little bit until I blew it all over the place. But I was due for a disaster GT. I've been having some good ones lately.
Surviving that Lambo fight was just an accomplishment in itself. So. You had to be super safe, and I think what you were doing was right. I was when you were in there with half a heart at the beginning, I was how is this possible?
Yeah, and the bridge.
That was just me.
I was so angry.
Yeah, that was terrible.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, I'm on my side. Like after that Armos fight, I was like, all right, well, not much I can do about this except try not to lose a million years in the rest of GT. But then in the back of my mind, like once I went upstairs and had to do the spike thing, I was like, all right, well, I already lost like 3 hearts. I really don't want to die here. Like if I die, the race is over. I want to at least keep it, close.
Yeah, Yeroc, did you know where you were at going into Ganon?
Yeah, I knew. I saw it and die, so I knew that I just had to like not screw it up. And then like the one thing I do is like I've been practicing a lot of like spin setups on the top row. Like if you get the top phase 4, and then of course I screwed that up, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, let's just not fall or something, because then then it's still like that's really bad to like lose a bunch of time and then fall and have to do the fight over again.
Yeah, I saw you weren't gonna hit the cape spin, and I was like, uh-oh, I don't know if he can get the fire out off in time.
You can get the cape spin on the fire.
Oh, I know you can get the cape spin. I don't know if you can get the torch close after you miss the cape spin. Was what I was.
Oh, because I did it. Yeah. I mean, there's a different one where he's like over to the right, where you basically just like you can get the cape spin and the torch, but I just let it go early. Like I intentionally don't miss it late, because then you're just like way over on the right side and spinning and not doing anything. And so I'm like, if I miss it, I miss it. I'll just hit him. I'll just bounce off and like be over there where I need to be. So of course I screwed that up, but at that point it was just like, just hang on and you'll get through it.
For sure. All right, I don't have any more questions. Great race. Super entertaining. I don't know, Relkin, you got any more questions for these guys?
No, I think that covers it. I also was thankful this is a good race, but I know it's at the expense of the runners. And sorry about GT Vortex. You were in the lead, leaving Ice Armos, but then everything just kind of went south from there.
Yeah, it sure did. It happens. Not too busted up about it. I just, it's fun to do a run, fun to race Yeroc. I knew this would be a great race because we've got like 15, 20 second difference max in PBs right now. I can't remember what yours is at, but
I'm still just over. I'm like 26-16 still, so like 20 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had 125.
I mean, you're
no,
due.
I haven't gotten it. Yeah,
any run now. So.
Well, I was telling Fox the other day, I had a run that was like really, really good through the light world and got 10 blue balls, and then I was just like at the point in the night where I just like didn't care, and I was like, let's see if this